Welcome to Turn to Your Neighbor. This is the Christian Talk Show where we talk about music, movies, the church, social media, and a whole lot more. My name is Cliff. This is Tamika.
Hi, neighbors.
And this is Big Dre.
Yeah. What up, neighbors? BSG in the building. Black Center Gang. We're here all day. Dr. T, what is going on? Cliff the EP, how are you doing? That's his nickname. That's your nickname, Cliff the EP.
Oh, okay.
I need Dr. T should be in there and Cliff the EP should be in there.
Dr. T. I've actually been thinking about something else to put up.
Okay.
So that I'm a little less
New York hip-hop
searchable.
radio? Like, what is
Yes. It's always been
Dr. T.
it's Cliff,
My students actually call me that, though.
It's Cliff
Some
the
of them.
EP. Duh, not like
Cliff the EP.
D-A-E-P.
D-A-E-P.
See, it all comes together.
I
Put that
like
up there
it.
for me right now. Let me get let's see the neighbors thing on that. Cliff the EP. Did we anybody? No?
I think Cliff the
half
EP.
of them doesn't
fine.
know what EP is supposed to stand for, probably.
Okay,
Executive producer.
Oh,
I think
goodness.
Cliff, all lowercase the, and then capital E, capital P.
Oh, so is it all uppercase Cliff? And then lowercase the, and then
I think I'm
uppercase
liking that.
EP? Cliff,
Yeah.
can we get a visual real quick? I know you can change it. Just give it to me on the fly real quick. Cliff, I know you. Cliff,
Doesn't
you don't
care.
ever play along. I let
He
you go to
doesn't
different countries and put up wild clips every week. Just at least play along with me and rename yourself real quick. I'm trying to get my branding down. 2021, we're taking this to new levels.
Like a Tribe Called Quest, is you trying to say?
That's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to go to new levels.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What's up to all the neighbors out there? Thank y'all for hanging with us on tonight. Whether you're watching on demand, watching us live, we appreciate the fact that you are hanging with us. So, neighbors, do me a favor right now. Hit like, hit share. Come on, do something. Like, share. If you can't if you are in a place where you are not able to you go and get someone else that's around you and tell them hit the like button for you. Come on. Come on. Like and share. At the bottom of Facebook, right next to where it says write a comment, there is a blue like button. You tap that, or you tap the heart, or you tap something else down there.
Yo,
Tap it now.
I don't know if you tap in. No. I don't know if you were seeing the comments, but they did not appreciate the insinuation that they don't know what EP means. And they think that you think they're
Cliff
dumb.
doesn't care.
Yep. Cliff still hasn't changed his name
You
yet.
know what? Cliff
Hey,
experienced this show
hey,
from a different perspective
He does.
than me, the rest of us. Cliff, taps in and engages just at a different level. He's just, I love it.
At a different place.
His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. It's a different level.
I'm not calling y'all dumb. I said some of y'all. I didn't say all of y'all.
Some of y'all are dumb.
Some of y'all. I didn't say it's dumb. You just don't know what EP means. It's not like EP is a common term that we use all the time.
We're now down to 12 viewers. That's good.
We got more than 12. People use everyday vernacular.
Yo, let me give a shout out to the silent listeners and the silent watchers. I appreciate y'all as always.
The whisper listeners.
The whisper listeners. I appreciate y'all. Y'all came on strong. Yeah, the creepers. Y'all came on extra strong. That's not good.
But you know how you creep through a neighborhood? Yeah. It's like when you were a teenager and you wanted to do a little drive-by to see if
somebody was home.
Or who they had over there. And you
why wasn't I invited?
Your girlfriend was driving. And you'd be like, girl, go around here real quick. Because they know your car, but they don't know your girlfriend's car.
Okay. You lived a life that we need to know about. There's definitely a story here that you're not giving us. And I don't know what the
Anywho, that's how people are in the neighborhood. That's some people. That's what I'm saying.
About you. We to talk about
just creeping through the neighborhood. It's okay. It's all love.
I like Chris's suggestion because I ask this all the time. Chris says, "Why, Cliff? That's your new name. Why, Cliff?
Why? No,
I'm with it. You won't give me Cliff the EP. Give me something.
Why, Cliff?
Wycliffe.
That's why I said no, because
I just got
it wasn't that hard. Chris, I understood.
I got it. Oh no.
I didn't know. I don't like that.
Wow.
Cliff is a nickname. Like that's already.
It's true.
He said this is as street as I get.
That's already. I mean, I don't mind appropriate nicknames, but like Wycliffe, no.
Sorry. Then give me Cliff the EP.
I think Cliff the EP is hot. That's what's up.
I'll let that one grow on me.
Educators love acronyms.
Since this is a Christian show, I'll pray about it.
Okay. Let's talk about that real quick.
That's a segment, Cliff. See, you just got him.
Let's talk about that real quick. This sounds terrible to say. You don't need to pray and tarry over everything. Some things you can just give me an answer on in the moment. I understand you. I know you're brushing me off when you say, let me pray about it. Just brush me off. I just bumped my head over. It says,
in all your ways, acknowledge him.
Just brush me off. Don't let me pray about it and get back to you.
Not to your own understanding.
Don't do that. Some of y'all don't do that.
He's out here trying to acknowledge God.
Some of y'all don't pray enough to say, let me pray about it. That's not your prayer life. So just answer the question because you're not going to pray about it.
How often do you say, let me pray about it, and you don't pray about it?
Now there is a good chance if I say, let me pray about it, I'm not going to pray about it. And that's me. That's my Transparency Tuesday right there. Hashtag Transparency Tuesday.
I think we've all done it.
If I look you in your face and tell you, let me pray about it, you know my answer.
That's really something I've said. But you know what? I'm going to start using that. Because then what can people do?
Nothing.
Be like, no, don't pray.
Yeah. Well, they're going to come back and say, did you pray yet?
Did you pray about it? You know what?
It's always that sigh.
Yeah. Hey, most people get the message though. It's the hard-headed folks they really want to answer from you.
Let me see what the Lord says about this.
Let me see what the Lord says.
One of the neighbors told me once, she had asked me to do something and she was like, I just asked for a slow yes instead of a fast no.
Yep.
And so I told her a slow no.
Lord Jesus.
Yo,
I love her though, Chantel. So
I like Husky. I like Husky the boss. Since you claimed you was once Husky, I like Husky the boss for you.
Which wouldn't be appropriate now because I'm no longer Husky.
Because you never were.
So it's like calling the big dude tiny.
Until I see photographic evidence, your mama listen and your sister listen. Cliff's family,
it's at least three people in here right now who see me when I was Husky.
They've never produced a picture.
You need a picture?
Yes, I don't believe you. You don't get admittance to the big boy club unless
eyewitnesses don't count, but you need a picture.
Nope, need a picture. Absolutely.
I feel like that would be very fun. I think we should all do that. Bring in pictures from back in the day.
Oh, I got pictures.
I look
right now
exactly the same.
I can show y'all a beautiful picture of my.
I got like 5, and then I didn't change. It's weird.
Listen, these emotional scars I got from being picked on as a kid is all the proof I need.
But everybody gets picked on a little bit.
Everybody gets picked on a little bit.
If you're not too big, you're too skinny. I mean, everybody has something. Okay,
all
wait. Right. Angela said there's somebody who there was a leader at church who used to pray about everything, even ice cream day.
What's ice cream day?
I don't know.
Like if they wanted, like if the kids were asking, if the youth group was asking for ice cream, and this leader was like, "Let me pray about it."
I don't care.
That's wrong.
Angela, text me so I can know what you're talking about.
See what the word of the Lord is concerning your ice cream.
Yeah,
that's awful.
We'll see what Jesus say about your ice cream.
Oh my goodness, I'll bring in some pictures of them. Yeah, man, my hair used to be luxurious. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let's get to it. So you know how sometimes I like to kind of highlight interesting ministries, like before we had the Christian swingers and stuff like that. So this one is not left all far off left like this.
Thank you, Cliff.
This one is decent. Check out this ministry called Skid Row Church.
Okay.
We pray, oh God, in the mighty name of Jesus, we pray that your will be done. 14 years, we do it every Friday around this time. We come out and we feed people, right? We feed them first the spiritual word of God, we call it, and then we give them physical food. We let them know that, hey, you don't have to come to listen to the word of God in order for us to give you food. If you just want to come when we're serving, you can come when we're serving. You don't have to listen to me. I'm nothing special. I don't have nothing great to say to you except for what's in the word of God.
So yeah, so before
Cliff, why'd you do us like that?
because I knew y'all was going to. So for some of y'all that don't know, Skid Row is like a really, really low income part of LA. And so these brothers out here ministering to those low incomes, in some cases homeless people, give them the word. Brother playing keyboard on top of his pickup.
Yeah, we're going to address that. Go ahead.
Something to eat. So what y'all think about Skid Row Church?
I love it. I think it's a great ministry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get too deep into it. You know what's really sad, though?
Yeah.
What's really sad is that some of these people don't feel comfortable actually walking into the doors of somebody's church because of the situation and station in life. Some folks, the church can make people feel. I mean, I'm talking not COVID.
Yeah, but you automatically assuming that they don't feel comfortable.
There are some people.
There are some people, not these.
That's
people.
what I said.
Okay,
there are some people. I didn't say everybody. I said there are some. Because I mean, there are some people who have all the whatever's in the world, and they don't like dressing up, so they don't feel comfortable going to church. You know what I'm saying? But I like the ministry. You go where the people are, and you access them, and I think that's a great thing. I wonder if they have to get like a permit for this, because they really are just setting up.
You have a full-on church. Yeah, that's interesting. I really like it. I mean, it shouldn't even be a special ministry. Like, this should just be normal. Like, every church should be, this is core to the mission of the local church. So I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. I think that I like that they're not coming with like a super churchy buttoned up vibe. Right. That it seems relaxed. People are in their jeans and some people are in shorts that shouldn't be in shorts. But
let's talk.
The point is they are coming, revealing their flaws so that they can so that people they can resonate with the people, But no, in all seriousness, I think this is awesome. I think it's especially important that they are feeding people and that people don't have to do the sermon, go through the sermon or get prayed for or whatever to eat.
Yeah,
I like it.
I used to hate Vacation Bible School because of that, man. You gonna wait? I gotta sit through your drive behind message before I get this pizza, huh?
That's not how it goes these days. You eat first.
They switched it up. They switched it up. I like it. I like it. Had to sit through old Pastor Billy's drive behind message. You ain't saying nothing, Pastor Billy. Let me just get this pizza. 2 pepperonis, please.
Well, props to Skid Row Church. I'm sure we all know people at our churches who complain about y'all going off on man, Brother Anderson. Who complain about we
ain't gonna talk about KO. We ain't gonna talk about KO.
What's there to talk about, brother?
KO. No. A couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, big boy, we're going to talk about this. Why is your big behind in that tight behind space sitting in the back of that truck? That's okay. Somehow you made it all fit. Number 2, that folding chair is screaming for help. Why don't you put a bigger supportive chair? And there's a weight limit on those chairs. There's other big boys here.
Road Church got a tight budget.
But you can get a fold-out chair that has more girth to it. Because that fold-out chair girth ain't matching his girth. Number 3, and this is for big boys. I'm looking to the camera. Big boys all across the world. And some grown women, too. Hey, not all big boys need short shorts.
Those are some short shorts.
Are they short or are they just riding up on him because he's sitting in the chair? I think
they're short.
And that's why even when you sit down, them suckers should be touching the body of your knee.
Exactly.
I don't need to see your whole upper thigh and all the meat that comes with it. KO.
This brother
Is
out
it
here
even
trying to
that
minister.
hot?
This brother out here trying to minister, and y'all
KO, fix it. Go get yourself a chair that is more secure. Yes.
But if this was a young woman with Meg the Stallion's figure and she had on shorts like that, people would be like, no, you can't be ministering when we do the Skid Row church with your with your legs out and stuff. And I would apply that same
energy.
I think
to this situation.
I don't think they were sure. I think they just, when you sit, sometimes your pants ride up on you.
Oh, not everybody knows that.
But this is something that you have to accommodate for.
It's
like when you were all the girls, all the women in the neighborhood know what I'm talking about. When your mom would be like, do like this to make sure your shirt didn't ride up. Or, my mom was like, bend over. So I make sure that you can't see, you people move, people sit. And, but why did the video have to then put the words right across his thighs like that? See what I'm saying?
Pastor Hampton said, if that chair breaks, my man's going to be on church milk.
Absolutely. Wait. I have to apologize. I need to apologize. Upon further review, that folding chair is steel.
Okay.
That is not a plastic folding chair.
See what
happens? That is a full steel folding chair. He made the right decision.
See what happens when you properly review the film.
It is properly supported. His shorts still need to know. That's still no. But the chair is properly supporting him. That's how he didn't end up on church milk, because of that chair.
All right, we gonna move on.
Okay,
okay. Y'all had a good time cracking on. These people out here doing the work of the Lord.
The work of the Lord.
In the trenches, and y'all make it. Oh, y'all.
We did acknowledge him. We acknowledge what they're doing.
All right, so I want to show you this video. Bobby Jones was at I believe the Soul Train Awards or something.
Oh, Bobby's alive.
And he's being interviewed here. You're gonna see this interview with him and Taronda Jones. She is, in case y'all watch the show Empire, she is Portia, Cookie's assistant on the show.
Okay.
Empire. So you'll see the Empire her will come out in this. So check this out. Bobby Jones and Taronda, oddly enough, Taronda Jones, no relation probably, but they had an interesting exchange at the Soul Train Awards.
Okay.
Line go to dance.
What?
Can you show me if you line go to dance? Line go to dance. Line go to dance.
Oh, it's skipping.
What?
Can you show me?
Oh man, the video is skipping. Hold on, let me see if I can.
The audio. Why is he in her face?
I don't know.
He got really upset.
Yeah, what did he say to her?
Basically, she asked Bobby to do a show me your Soul Train dance.
Okay.
And Bobby was upset. Like, what? Do you know who you talking to? Like Bobby Holy. He don't do the Soul Train dance. That's basically what he's saying.
He is one shiny suited lie.
Bobby. The Saints don't dance.
He be dancing.
The Saints don't dance.
And putting that lye and pomade in his hair and all of the
Bobby. Bobby ain't had to get Bobby ain't had to get so indignant and push up on her. Like, he had accosted her somewhat physically. Like, he was getting close to her.
It's not like she said twerk. I mean, unless that's your Soul Train dance.
Hey, get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? But either which way, Bobby just needs to relax a little. First of all, I'm glad to see that Bobby has made it through the COVID, or is making.
Oh, he had COVID?
Well, no. Well, during this time.
Oh, you mean just that?
Yeah, you gotta be clear, man.
Bobby's an at-risk demographic.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. And so I'm glad he's doing well. And he came out the house. Maybe this was
wow.
I don't know, but hey, God bless him.
That was too much.
His hair is doing too much.
And what's so wrong with the Soul Train line?
I don't know.
That's like the holiest
Here's the
of
video.
Why is he? His chest all
we
puffed
can't
out.
hear, but
I know we can't hear it, but his chest is all puffed
You
out.
can't hear because the people recording the video starts laughing. So basically, he says, "Who you talking to?" She said, "Who you talking to?" And so the Chicago in her starts coming out, and he's basically like, "You think I'm gonna be up here doing that?" See?
Why did he push up on? That's disappointing, Bobby.
Yeah,
This must be old because ain't nobody got no mask.
I don't know how old this is. It's probably
it's
old.
older. Yeah.
This is before,
But not that old because I mean, it's not like she's even been around that long.
I don't
So
think they've been hearing this. Hold on, David.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah. The
Hey,
neighbor-
somebody check on Bobby.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if we can play it out. So this is. Here we go.
What? Can you show me? If you
No. Who you talking to?
Who you talking to?
What you think I'm gonna be doing?
She said, "Who you talking to? Who you talking to?" So there you go.
Everybody pull back. Pull back. Can we bring Chris on the screen?
oh goodness.
Hating on his cousin?
No.
Oh.
Further up. The
Oh.
previous comment.
True story. I'm related to Bobby Jones, my mother's side.
My mama side.
For real?
Yo, is this why Tamika's so quiet right now?
Bobby Jones, everybody.
I already clowned him. Okay, I said he's a shiny suited lie. No, I'm not sure what the relation is. Let me just tell you this.
Okay.
I love my mother-in-law.
Okay.
A few years ago, she did the DNA and Me 360 heritage, where am I from, whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Since then, all of these random people are all of a sudden related to me. And every now and again, we'll be watching TV and he'll be like, oh, yeah, we're related to. I'm like, oh, okay. So, like, do I see Bobby Jones when we go to Chicago for Christmas or something? No. So I think this is one of those connections.
So you claiming that Mama Townsend's getting hustled by the 360 people?
No, I'm not saying she's getting hustled. She's very into this. This is,
She's very into this.
all
Very into
more power to her.
Lost relatives.
But yeah, it's not like, I mean, I don't know what this means because it's like, well, you're not any closer to Bobby Jones today than you were yesterday. So like, what does it mean? Now, if you found out somebody was like your long lost brother or something, that would be different. Or first cousin.
It's just good to know.
Yeah.
That's Bobby Jones getting all indignant with my homegirl.
Yeah, Benita did bring a good point. His body language is all wrong.
Oh,
like, why you so puffed up in your chest, Bobby? It's gonna be all right. God bless you.
You're not at a gospel thing. You're at the Soul Train Awards. It's a secular platform.
You knew where you was going, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby got to represent the cross wherever he goes. You got to take the cross with.
He shouldn't be there.
So y'all pointed out to me that there's this new reality show featuring a guy by the name of Chris Hartley. He's supposed to be some kind of choir master. I've never heard of him before this, but a new reality show is on USA Networks called The Rev. And so we're going to play the trailer for the show for the neighbors. Neighbors, I want to let you know we will have to talk over the trailer so we don't get pulled down for copyright. So, if you want to actually hear every single word that they say, you gotta go find the trailer for yourself. But we'll show you the trailer. We'll add some commentary while the trailer's playing, and then we'll talk about it after. So this is the trailer for reality series The Rev, featuring Chris Hartley. He is a choir master, world renowned, I guess. Not in my world, but other people in the world. Yeah, somebody. I didn't know the brother. I didn't know the brother. No, but I mean, he actually seems kind of quality though. But Chris Hartley, he said world renowned. I mean, I'm just saying. This is the trailer for The Rev on USA Network.
You know how much sugar is in that pecan pie?
Not as much sugar as in you, baby.
Ew.
Come on, man. Who among us have not embarrassed our kids?
I've been
Right.
the world over 30 years.
We're not going
And
to talk
so
about
he's
that
in
Beijing.
Long Island, New
Yeah.
York.
It is over.
We're not going to talk about that Beijing.
It's the church.
What
Richard is
Beijing?
the pastor.
In his head.
The brother's name is Richard Hartley.
Oh yeah, it's
His Beijing is
it's
extreme.
bad.
I want to marry.
Look at that.
And his two, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, that's a whole can of paint he has in his
His
head.
hair thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beijing is called. Yeah. When you try to fill in with some.
He got these people doing push-ups.
This is the choir.
The choir, yeah.
Here's the thing. You got to be careful with that.
English?
Because some of your best singers aren't in push-up conditioning. And you going to mess around, cause somebody to
The Lord can use you.
have an incident.
And they were doing push-ups like on the concrete too.
Yeah. With masks
Yeah.
on.
So
That's
this
like
is the trailer for Rev. Now, do you guys see the first episode? Either you watched the first?
I did suffer
did.
through.
We're gonna try to avoid any spoilers for those of you that that's important to.
Yes, because this looks like the show that's just leaving you on the edge of your
So
seat.
this show was I was actually entertained. It was a quick half hour, well, 20 minutes without 20 something minutes without commercials.
Yeah.
I was actually entertained. I wasn't like, oh, this is too long. It was quick 20 something minutes. This dude is funny, so he's very charismatic.
Yes.
And anybody who's ever, if you grew up in a black church, you have had that real hard taskmaster choir director. Like that's like a rite of passage for most of us. Like you haven't really lived if you haven't been drilled by that one hard choir director. And so I found it entertaining.
What did you think, Dr. T?
I did not find it quite as entertaining.
I'm not saying like this is not appointment TV. Like
Yeah,
I know
it's definitely not.
it's like
I
if you
think
clean
it's
the house, you just go.
I want to see a more. I don't feel like this is super realistic though. It's realistic in certain ways. It's not realistic in others, and I think it would be dope to see a realistic like counter to Greenleaf. But this is definitely not that because he's more of a choir director, but he's also the pastor.
Yeah, this is more Fighting Temptations. If any of y'all
Exactly.
this is more real life Fighting Temptations.
That's exactly what it
There's
is.
like a Netflix show that's kind of similar
But
premise.
he's also
I
the
saw that.
pastor. So
Yeah.
the interesting thing, and I don't care, I'm going to say this spoiler because to me, this was the most interesting part of the first episode.
Okay.
And I think, in fact, I don't know if it was like a part of the first episode or if they showed it like as a here's what's coming on this season of The Rev. He has an assistant, The Rev,
The adjutant.
and his assistant is like his armor bearer, if you will. So
Right.
this guy supports the Rev in matters in which he needs to be supported. And one of those things that the Rev really likes in order to feel supported, he likes to have his toenails polished. And so sometimes the assistant in his just servant spirit will paint the Rev's toenails for him. And the Rev, from what I can tell, usually gets his toenails painted in black.
A clear coat? No.
No,
Not clear.
Black nail polish. And so this is one of the things that you can look forward to if you are to tune in. Those are the sort of antic type things that are going on. This dude is very extravagant. He's very I can't really place it, but he's a lot. He's a lot to handle. He's a huge personality.
Yeah, some people say extra.
Extra.
Yes.
Can I get two great comments? Bonita Rani, which her comment, I watched one episode and it was by accident and it was a hot mess. I don't know how you watch an episode by accident, but I love it. I watched one episode.
Two
by
channels and you see it.
And I need Donna Abdullah up on there. I wish non-believers understood that this isn't Christianity, it's Medea Churchy. Yes.
There you go.
That we Medeaizing this thing.
Yeah.
So at what point do you no longer want to be somebody's adjutant? Like, if you are asking me to paint your toenails, nah, I'm good. I don't see what that has to do with being an armor bearer. I don't. Hey, whatever. You know what?
Some people are just they're gifted to serve, and they enjoy serving.
Mm-hmm.
They enjoy serving the man or woman of God. And so maybe that's what that brother's calling is, just to serve, to paint toenails unto the glory of God. That's what he's doing.
To paint toenails unto
That's what
the
he's
glory.
doing.
Well,
of God.
maybe
Right.
it's like a modern day washing the feet.
Okay.
Maybe we can
That's
stretch it
something
in
new.
that direction.
Maybe.
I don't know, but I would not ask someone to do that. If I was asked to do that, I would say, let me pray about that. Let me pray about that.
Right. Well, that's the Rev, and it's on USA Network. Y'all can check it out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch an episode or two. I'm gonna give it a run.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple episodes
I'm gonna give it. We'll do a
on
breakdown.
demand. I'm gonna give a couple
Fast.
episodes on demand.
You can have it on while you're doing something else.
Exactly.
Candy Crush.
I'm a soldier.
So as you know, this past Wednesday was the inauguration.
Yes.
I almost said something else. You'll find out why in a second. It was the inauguration of President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. As with most things, the church crowd had their fun
Okay.
with this event. So I want to show y'all some of the churchy memes and images that kind of came out of this whole thing. First, check out this one. Somebody did a pastoral installation flyer.
That's funny.
With Bishop Biden and supervisor-elect missionary Kamala Harris.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
And I can't even make out the text on the other one.
Yeah. What is J-Lo there for?
Supervisor of the J-Lo, the supervisor of the Puerto Rican jurisdiction. Lady Gaga is the supervisor of the New York jurisdiction.
Okay.
LJ Don, I can't make that one out.
Oh, Don, I don't know what the other.
Yeah, and the other guy, I can't make him out either. But yeah, so people have fun with this installation service.
That's funny.
Hey, let me say this though, real quick, dog. I'll say this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I might get in trouble. Y'all gonna quit trotting Jennifer Lopez out there like she's a singer.
Agreed.
She is a performer. She is not a singer.
Well, I mean, when you get installed or when you get inaugurated, you have whoever you want.
Yo, quit trotting this woman. But this is the second, third time she's been tried out there.
It's an embarrassment to like actual Latinx performers, artists. There are many, and the fact that J-Lo is like the stand-in for everything. Her and Eva Longoria. And come on. There are other Latinas out there. Like it's embarrassing.
We gotta stop.
Embarrassing.
Okay. So they had the internet had more fun. I'm sure you guys saw the Bernie Sanders meme of him sitting in the chair with his mittens on and everything, arms crossed. So here's a couple of the churchy Bernie Sanders memes. Here's Bernie getting baptized.
He came properly attired. He's fully covered.
You're not going to see through any of that.
Any of that.
Here's another one. Sound man. When I get one more monitor, and the sound man is just as a sound man, I have kind of done this. Just like,
brother, this is hilarious. You have to be really churchy to understand exactly how. That's the funniest one I've seen so far. Yeah. No. You go get what I gave you.
No. You sound a mess. I'm not turning you up. You sound a mess.
There's a reason he has you turned down. That's hilarious.
Exactly. Here's another one. When the praise team just practiced and they're still singing the wrong notes.
Wait. Can I say something really quick about the last thing? Mm-hmm. About the sound system, and you have certain people turn down low.
Right.
I have seen this happen.
Okay.
Then they switch mics with the better singer.
Because they realize their volume is
And
down.
it's weird and awkward because we all know that they were down or perhaps turned off because you can't sing.
You know
and
that
they're like,
And then they hand the mic over.
and then somebody like, and it's just like, oh. And the person who participates in this, the person in the choir or in the praise team that enables this person, they can't sing. You know why their mic was turned off.
Exactly.
Don't trade mics with them.
Don't trade mics with them.
Don't invite them onto your mic.
Oh, yes, the grouping, yes. Let me squeeze in with you. No, just stay. You're messing up my praise. I do have a lot of questions about Bernie though, but go ahead, brother.
All right. I am once again asking you to close the message like you promised you would.
That's funny. That's a ha-ha.
Okay. And go ahead. I got one more. They done put Bernie with the Kojic bishops.
Yo, it goes with so much.
It does.
It goes with everything. It's like a blue jean.
On the Kojic General Board.
Let me ask you this question though. Like, put on your thinking caps with me, and let's try to get inside the mind of Bernie. Was Bernie like he also is of an age and a demographic that is COVID susceptible? Do you think he was just bundling up because he was trying to be supportive but also walk out COVID free? Or was he mad about something? Or was he just cold? Like, what was his mindset in that moment?
I think he's just cold. Like,
okay,
he wants to sit out there in the cold.
Yeah, and it was really cold, like a little bit unseasonably cold. I think. I mean, you never know what it's going to be like in DC, but yeah. And remember, he had a heart attack like during the campaign season. I mean, he was tired.
So genius, but they use Washington D.C. to be the nation's capital. Like, hello, just go a few miles south, and then it's warmer.
Well, they couldn't go too much farther south because
it was waiting. I love the fact Benita ran. He went functional, not fashionable, and go. So because I've never seen. I don't think I've seen someone at that age with mittens before, and so it was new for me. And I ain't gonna be cold out here, yo. Bernie's definitely said that. All that he ain't had no hat on though. Like put a hat, and I was worried about
the
that.
Heat escapes.
Exactly, I was worried about that for a lot of people. President Biden should have had a beanie on. Yeah. Like a lot of them people are 70 and up.
You can't wear that kind of stuff. No, the optics are too bad for the president.
I definitely would rocking a beanie. Definitely.
Something. But he's too old. We can't be putting him out here in this adverse condition.
Can't be all right. We just need 4 years and then President Kamala. Look,
I'm not gonna say
here's the thing. Here's the thing about the fashion choices at the inauguration.
Okay.
When I saw Michelle Obama come out, I was like, this is the person you like don't invite to your 40 and fabulous birthday.
Yep.
Because they will outshine you.
Show out and show up.
She outshined everybody at the place. The curls, they were bountiful. They were flowing. Bouncing. I mean, sis has been drinking her water. She's been getting sleep. I don't know what kind of hot oil treatments are going on, but yes. I mean, the monochrome burgundy, it was just, you didn't even need, like, her mask was just an accessory. In her just, I mean, she was just dripping all over that stage.
Makeup
and
from
you
here
can't
up.
compete that level of drip. You cannot.
I was in my office watching this on my cell phone and talking to my parents at the same time on the phone because I was not getting work done that day. I literally started clapping and applauding. I literally, seriously, I just like, yo, she killed it. And here's the thing.
Can't help herself.
That's the one, like Barack was just definitely an accessory at that point. Yes, he had his own swag. My mom didn't like when I said he's just an accessory because she's a Barack fan too. Yeah. But I was like, yo, when she walked in there, she ran that thing.
And the mask definitely enhanced it, I think.
Oh yes,
The mask gave it more of a ninja assassin.
Yeah, how did she do that?
she
Yeah.
killed it.
She
The mask helped it.
how does she do that? I'm just letting y'all
You
know
do
right
that?
now.
You see,
Should I get
put your
any
clothes
amount of money?
on one leg at a
But
time.
it's the stylist and stuff.
The stylist.
Yeah.
I mean, you pull it all together. I mean, it's also just like, I mean, just her just innate swag.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then, you know, when she first came out, so I mean, that's not how she used to dress. Like, this is the
It's evolution.
this is, you know, it's like Michelle Obama and her sort of everyday accessible swag. And then what we are experiencing now is Michelle Obama on the coin.
Yeah.
And I'm just letting you know, if I mean, I just, for a day,
Yeah.
I would just like to be at that level. And like, no, you can't come to my 40th birthday party because you're not going to outshine.
Is Michelle saying I've sold out stadiums? I'm a best-selling author.
Yeah.
I'm going to flex a little of this cash now. And somebody told me she looked at Barack and said, you know, we gotta show out for Joe, right? You're like, you know, we gotta show out. They showed up and they showed out. He's like, you know, I gotta show out for Joe, right? And she came in there. And did you see that strut as she was walking down the hallway? That was one of the most powerful walks. And even Barack, somebody said in the comments, even Barry got a little extra bop when he's walking with her. Like, wait, I'm sorry, you can eat me alive, but when your chick is that bad on your arm, as a brother, your bop is just a little bit different.
Oh yeah,
that swag just goes to a whole other level. Barry got his own swag, but that bop is just a little bit different. And you know it when you walk in, and your confidence is like, she's the baddest thing in the room. I'm just let her go ahead. And Barry knows it too. He'll step back and just let her do what she do. And I love the fact that as Lady Gaga left in that oversized dress and that parakeet she had on her chest, she took the time not to say hi to anybody else. She went and found Michelle. She had to go. I'm gonna say hi to Queen before I leave, and she said, "I'm gonna recognize her."
Pay homage.
Yep.
I mean, Lady Gaga was giving us fashion, though.
She was.
Like, let us be clear. Lady Gaga looked amazing. J-Lo looked very predictable, but I think that Gaga had it going on, and Michelle Obama just did her, and maybe because we haven't seen her in a minute, I don't know, but it was just her on 100.
Yeah, well, life is different when you don't have a job to go to anymore, and your kids out the house. You know, you could just flex.
Just pure flex. And you know, George was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna have to baby
for her side piece." George.
Yep. She was like, "I'm gonna have to babysit George again." I was talking with my sister, like, "Have you ever noticed that by the time Laura gets somewhere?" I was like, "You think Laura's mad?" She's like, "No, Laura don't even care no more." She's like, "Go ahead, George. I know where you're at. She just needs a break from him. Go ahead." She's like, "Michelle, come get him. Come get him." It's like a baby in church. Come get him.
When you playing ball, you know the other dude is better than you. Dude, you just better. All right. You know, dude.
And she just sits down and just George will be over with Michelle somewhere, whatever. And then she's just giving up at this point.
You somebody that looks at you the way George W. looks at Michelle.
And Barry is like, whatever, dude, whatever. Come on, George, come sit here. he's just bringing them in.
Fitz said that's the work husband.
Yeah, that's the work husband. There we go. There, thank you, Fitz. You win.
That was excellent. That was excellent.
That's definitely your work husband. Very much so.
All right, my brother, do you have a rant for the people?
I don't have a rant on tonight. I have encouragement and a suggestion for 2021.
Okay.
My encouragement and my suggestion is twofold. First of all, as we are going into this new year, I touched upon it once. I'm going to touch upon it again. Take some time to change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Just if I had to go into one more Zoom meeting and I beep, and I will stop and I will ask. This is not a rant, it's just an encouragement. I will ask my students or whoever else, don't you hear that? That is a sign that your house is in danger. Put that new battery. You're messing me up, Dr. T. Put that new battery inside. And here's the thing. You can tell they will say, I don't even hear what you're talking about. And they literally have blocked it out because it's been going for so long. And I'll say, stop and listen. And then they will actually hear it like, oh, that's annoying. I'm like, you've been living with that. I'm spitting all over the place. I'm sorry, but it irks my nerves. Just please, I'm encouraging you. 2021, we changing things. Go get some whistles. The 9 volt. Go get some 9 volts. Go ahead and plug them into all your smoke detectors, your carbon monoxide detectors. Just keep your house safe. One other point I really want to encourage y'all to do. I want you to live your best life in 2021. One of the facets of living your best life, I need you to go get some new towels and some new washcloths. Some of y'all been hanging on them little ratty towels and them washcloths for too long. I'm talking about them towels and the washcloths that you know that you bleached accidentally that wasn't supposed to be pink. They were orange at one point. You know what? Let them go. You deserve it. You deserve it. Go ahead and get yourself some new towels and washcloths. And maybe not all houses know this, but in my house, I grew up with, no, those are for the guests. Let me ask you this. Why do the guest towels have to
Look better?
Exactly. Why not treat yourself to a nice looking towel? I encourage everybody. Take a real inventory. Look at the stock and the state of your washcloths and your towels and say to yourself, do I have to live like this? There's some wonderful linen sales happening right now. A Bed Bath & Beyond may be going out of business somewhere near you.
Oh, wow.
Go check it out. Get something with a nice thread count to it. Treat yourself in 2021.
Whose house you been to? Who hurt you?
I'm just saying.
Raggedy towels.
I'm blessed because my wife is very bougie about her towels. And she'll just come home with random towels all the time. Like, we need more of these. But I'm just saying, hey, and some of y'all, I'm gonna touch upon this. It's gonna be some of y'all. You need to start changing your washcloths more often. If your washcloth is stiff,
why do you care about?
I'm just saying, some of y'all ain't living right. I myself, I rotate a new washcloth every single day. Every single shower, if it's done, get a new one. I wash them on, and that's privilege speaking. I understand, but you may not be able to do that. But guess what?
Oh my gosh.
You should not be going into week 2 with that same washcloth. I'm gonna just put that out there. You wouldn't do that at the hotel, so why live any different at your own house? That's all I'm saying. This is just different ways to live your life better in 2021. Just encouragement, people.
Okay, that was some the kind of encouragement that hurts.
Was I? See, I didn't
like
mean
how mean church people encourage you, but okay.
I didn't mean to step on anybody's toe. If it applies to you, just see how
just called people. I mean, Cliff started the show calling people dumb, and you ended it calling people dirty.
I didn't say
don't go there. I didn't say nobody was dumb. I just said
anybody. I just need you shouldn't be into week 2 with your washcloth. And hey, if there are strings, if there's a hole in your washcloth, I know it may be your favorite washcloth. What kind of cleaning is it actually doing at this point? Is it effectively cleaning your body? These are questions I'm asking you to consider as you move into 2021, because we're going to live in abundance this year. Amen. Amen. Okay. Dr. T, do you have any thoughts for the people?
I have not a thought after that. I do agree with you though, but I think everybody has to, you gradually ease into whatever your sort of mature, grown-up, adulting habits are. And that's what, stuff like that is a good time to, buy new sheets. You have to ask, how long have you had your mattress? Do you need to flip your mattress? Like all the beginning of the year is a good time. Look at your socks.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that at the beginning of a new year, but throw out food that, I've got quinoa, I'm not going to lie, in my cupboard that I'm not going to eat it.
Let it go.
I bought it on an impulse when I was, trying to pretend I was someone that I am indeed not. And, just put that stuff to the side. It's taking up space. I do a lot of that at the beginning of the new year. It's a good idea, but it's do you. Don't let Dre pressure you. But do whatever new rejuvenating stuff you need to do.
Last pro tip I'm gonna give you. This is my bouginess setting in. I'm gonna acknowledge that ahead of time. Okay. Some of y'all have been rocking with Tide detergent since like 1972. There are some new advancements and y'all been going with the original flavor. There are some new flavors out there in detergent, fabric softener, in the form of scent beads. Just really expand your palette of your laundry. You will be amazed at what can happen out there. Now, you be careful, because if you have a specific fragrance that you wear, you don't want your fragrance that you wear, conflicting with the fragrance that you put in your clothes because of the scent beads. But I found a wonderful new fabric softener fragrance with Snuggle just recently. It's honey and milk. It's wonderful. It's a spa essentials. But I'm just saying, open yourself up. Get your clothes smelling right, people. Invest some time into it. That's all I'm saying. We're living in abundance in 2021. That's all I have, brother. Once again, not rants, encouragement.
Bro, are you speaking from bad experiences?
I'm just saying.
Have you had a bad experience? Name names if you have.
Your sit down air shouldn't stink. Like and so we can there are new things we can be doing. You know what I'm saying? Washing clothes more often, and or trying new fragrances inside your washing routines. If you need help, I'm here. Find me on the Book of the Face. I can take some pictures for you. I can post it. I'll post it to the TTYN Instagram. Show you what I'm currently doing.
Other people's hygiene clearly bothers you, doesn't it?
It does.
Now we're getting into people. Before it was people in the bathroom stall next to you. Now we're getting into people's houses.
Let me tell you what.
Do you have a problem with their toilet paper? They brand their toilet paper. Do you have an issue with that? Do you have an issue with their brand of deodorant? Like where is the limit?
Some of y'all need to try a stronger brand of deodorant.
There's no limit to this.
We can talk about that, because some of y'all have been with that same right guard that you've had since you were 16. Your body has changed, and you are now more of a Mitchum man. So let me just put that out there. Some of y'all rock the unscented, and y'all need to put a scent on it. Fresh linen. This is just what
I think you have to separate, though, because when you work with a certain population, college students, let's say, for example, they are in a whole different category. So, so I mean, that's not how the general population usually. I don't think you can carry those over. They are back in full force. I made the mistake of going to the grocery store, to Trader Joe's, and I'm not waiting outside of Trader Joe's in the snow and cold for 30 minutes. Nothing in there is worth it.
Have you tried the scallion pancakes from Trader Joe's though? Because that's worth it.
I have. I'm not standing outside of Trader Joe's in the snow.
But let me touch upon this. I'm not going to blame it all on students, because we've been to Sunday services, and there are some outfits you don't necessarily wear it once and put it right in the wash machine. Some of y'all wear your dress pants maybe 2 times. Some of y'all have not washed them dress pants enough, and your sit down air smells like undercarriage.
Undercarriage.
And we just need to. I'm gonna let you do with it what you will.
You gotta take that to the. I mean, usually church wear should be dry cleaned.
Yeah.
I think.
And if you can afford it, sometimes you can wash it on a very low setting. You know what I'm saying? On a delicate. and put us some scent beads in there and mix up your fabric softeners.
Oh man.
Your dad said, so wait, college students get to stink, it's expected, and we're all right with this. You know, it's expected. I'm not all right with it.
Right.
But look, midterms and finals, whoo, those office hours be a struggle.
A struggle.
Be like, let me just open this window.
Yo, I'll call my students out on it. Let me tell you what.
I can't do that.
You see, I will.
See, you in diversity and inclusion and stuff. I can't do that.
I will.
They'll write me up.
You'll sit here and look at me. I'm like, hey, especially when I'm doing these Zoom meetings, I know you just woke up. Your breath smells hot through the screen. Like you ain't brushed your teeth this morning, did you?
Angela said it right. You out here razor coaching.
Hey, I'm just trying to get. I'm not gonna speak on nobody's undergarments or nothing like that, because that will get me all the way fired. But if I can smell you,
so that's the limit
from social distancing, then we and
if I can smell you from social distancing,
yes, we need to talk. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
I'm out here trying to help the people. Yes, I can smell them through the Zoom. My man Gary asked, "You can smell through the Zoom?" Yes. Yes.
I have been on a Zoom call or 3 where I was like, oh, I don't appreciate you coming to the Zoom, not having washed your face. I really don't. I don't like that because, you know, the few times I've met with people, I'm on leave. So I'm like, I really don't have to do this. And it's like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Wash
11.
your face.
I could care less.
Wash
It's
your face
11.
and take off your do-rag and, you know, let's pretend like we're all professionals here. And you're spending $200,000+ on your education. Let's just pretend.
I have gotten to know a lot more about the different types of bonnets that exist. We are now in an era of oversized bonnets. And that's what we're doing now in multiple patterns and colorways. I see you, sis. That's okay. But, you know, it's just a thing. And I have my bonnet on. Okay, whatever. I just keep that camera from neck up. That's all I
Richard said pandemic funk.
It does.
Pandemic funk.
It does hit
because
different.
People they aren't keeping up their.
Well, let's talk about this as well. While we're here, you touched upon it earlier. As you are in the bed more often, some of you, you're spending more time in your bed. You do need to be changing your sheets. And let me ask more often. And let me ask you this: when's the last time you washed your comforter? When's the last time you washed that top blanket?
Cliff is completely left.
I'm just good. Well, we watched ours yesterday, but continue.
I'm out here trying to give people knowledge, Cliff.
I see.
Kristen and Cliff can both be. Kristen's giving me Z's. Kristen, just because your hygiene is okay doesn't mean I don't have a word for other people. So, sis, you just hold on. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good now, though.
Washing your mask.
Let's talk about it. Some of y'all are mad at the world because you haven't washed your mask in 2 months. You know why? And that funk is sitting in there. Hey, ladies. No, I ain't gonna say. Ladies, if you have lipstick stains on the end or lip gloss stain on the inside of your mask, rotate it on out. Just wash it. It'll come back. I know that mask coordinates with your outfit. Get through with it for the day and then let it go. And
Why
then
you
just
wearing
wash.
lipstick if you're wearing a mask? I don't understand.
Brother, they are.
Yeah, so I have forgotten about this. There's a few times where I've been going to do something and I was like, oh, dang, I gotta wear a mask anyway. So yeah, I forget. And so then I already have on the lipstick or whatever. But I hate it because then the mask, it sucks. But you have to wash your mask. I wash my mask every day. I mean, I have multiple masks, but I don't wear if I've worn a mask out, I'm like, okay, now that's officially contaminated. It has to be washed because there are people out here people aren't following the rules. So, and the new variants are like 70% more infectious or whatever. Yep. So yeah, no.
So for those of you who this doesn't apply to, hey, go in God's grace, go in good health. For those of you who you may have felt a twinge inside your spirit with some of the things I was saying, I'm gonna ask you to lower down your shield. Don't be mad at the messenger. Just see if it was a word that was meant for your life on today. Amen. Amen.
Y'all gotta stop caring about what people look like on Zoom. That's the last thing.
Why?
I'm thinking about how soon is this thing gonna be over, and y'all worried about what they wearing. Who cares?
I'm not talking about what you're. But okay, no, Cliff. Think about this.
Come face not done, face not washed. It don't matter. You're not in the room with me.
You would not. Okay, as a professional though, Cliff, right. You would not go to a meeting. And you're bald, so this doesn't count. But if you wore like a do-rag at night, you wouldn't go to a meeting with that on. It's unprofessional.
It's the difference between what I would do and what I would have to care about somebody else doing. I really could care less. Seriously.
If I am to be serious and technical, a lot of what I do inside of my position is mentoring. And in many ways, I do have some razor coaching conversations with
you got to tell the kids what the right.
And so I will have to say, hey, bruh, I know you know me, but you can't go into your next appointment looking like this. Or, hey, good sis, I appreciate you. I appreciate you're comfortable speaking with me like this, but you can't go into your next appointment like that. So in all sincerity, yes, there is a level of I have to tell them so they can learn because nobody else is going to tell them.
Nobody's saying you have to like beat your face and do something, get dressed or anything like that. But like you should just generally, I had a student talk to me, hair wet in a towel. That's inappropriate.
I don't care.
I know that you're naked under there and that's, not great. Like
the student should just turn the camera off.
Hey, bro.
Or you could do that, but you can't really do that in a meeting. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess they could, a one-on-one meeting, but that would be
ever
weird.
Heard the telephone? It's just like the telephone. Y'all so spoiled. Good God.
That's not spoiled. But you have to think about it like this.
Zoom meeting with no video is just the telephone. It's literally, and I have those conversations every day.
Then just call me on the telephone.
Well, international students may not be able to call.
And so if you took the time.
I like looking at people's face.
So they may not be able to call me on the telephone, but they can Zoom with me.
Yeah, because it's easier for them. It's easier for them to. It makes all the where's Terry?
Especially
Terry, but the one time I need Terry, he not here.
Especially not with the demographics of international students that's coming across my.
I'm here to tell you that for international students, it's much easier to get internet access and Zoom than it is to call the United States number on the phone. I'm telling you.
I would agree with that. I just think it's if you have on a towel, yes.
Terry, you left me at the wrong time.
Mute your camera. But otherwise, I think in a one-on-one meeting, it's nice to have your camera on. That's all.
Yep, respectful.
I understand people have different things going on and all that kind of stuff. And if they do, okay, that's that. But then there's some people who are just being a little lazy.
See, Benita and Derek know what I'm talking about. Not everybody has the camera on all the time. If you got an issue, just turn your camera off.
I've had students do that in class, and I don't care if they keep their camera off in class. Usually, if it's a one-on-one meeting, I like to be able to see them. But, I've never told anybody, turn your camera on.
If y'all miss human interaction, just say that. I get human interaction every single day of the week. I'm good.
Yeah. Just y'all wait.
My gig over here, I'm good.
Y'all way too uptight.
I don't know about you.
Y'all Zoom etiquette is way too uptight.
No, this is training. This is more than
I agree.
It's training.
Way too uptight.
That's
I think
job.
you all, because y'all don't see what we see then in the classroom. Because that's where it's going to translate to. So and guess what? We're not judging the students. The next person is.
Yep.
It's absolutely judging them.
They're not saying nothing to them. It's training.
Isn't saying anything, and then it's judging them, and then
there's levels to
there's that opportunity missed.
But we don't all have to agree. Like I said, if it sat in your heart,
Y'all
Go with God. I hope it works for you. But you come and see me, I'm gonna say so. Somebody got to.
All right. Y'all good?
I'm good. I'm good, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord, with the Zoom etiquette. Yeah, funny.
You deal with adults all day too. It's different.
All right, y'all. We do this show every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on Facebook and YouTube. If you can't watch us live, you can always catch us on demand. Go to turntoyourneighbor.com for all the different ways you could check us out on demand, whether it's the Turn to Your Neighbor podcast or businessbully.tv or YouTube page, all that good stuff. We are appreciative for all of you that hang with us live, but if you can't, it's all right. You know, if you're watching on demand, it's a good time to hit the like button. Again, some of y'all watching live should still be hitting the like button, but that's all right. Y'all want us to have Patreon, but we get like 30-something people watching and only 10 likes. So that don't add up. We can't get y'all to like. What makes you think we'll be able to get y'all to give?
Yo, that was churchy.
We can't get the members to like.
How we gonna get you to get? Oh,
We can't pay to repair the pew. How we gonna get a building fund? We can't repair the front door. Good Lord.
Oh my goodness.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging with us. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.